Welcome, my name's Chanel and this is my YouTube channel about all my crafting adventures. We've got some knitting today and some crochet. You can find me on Instagram as Mama of Yarn and also on Ravelry as Mama of Yarn. I have 3 finished objects today and 3 works in progress. So let's get started. Today is April 20th. It's a little after 10. The sun is shining and I'm raring to go with the day. So let's get started with the very first finished object. Ooh, this is my little monster creation by Toft. Here he is finished. I decided to give him some little tiny curls here around his neck, a little half double crochet bobble there for a belly button, some little crazy clawed feet, some little crazy oversized hands. I don't know what was going on. I just carried on and proportions were a little bit crazy on this one. Some little curly locks here for his hair and some little horns, some eyes. He was crocheted in, let me just get the information. It's all housed in my little Toft bag. He was crocheted in a 3mm hook and it was out of Toft DK. This is 100% wool. I don't know whether you can see that. Is that? Don't know whether that's focusing. It's 100% wool. It was a little competition, little crochet along to use 3 colours. I believe there was 75 grams of the coral, 25 of the cream and 25 of the orange. And I created him using this book here by Kerry Lord. His head was a combination of H2. Should we see if we can put him together actually? Let's find, I should have done this earlier, I'm ever so sorry. Not really organised. It's been a few weeks since I've recorded due to the fact that my husband took some vacation time and it was not expected. It was all last minute, so all my plans for last week went out the window. But still, it was nice to spend some time with him. My knitting, unfortunately, and crochet did not enjoy it because there was hardly anything done. So here it is. I used H2, A22 for the hands, F8 for the feet. I then introduced some curly top hair, which, let's see if I can find that. Ah, here we are. And that was H17, and I added the horns either side. So he looks a little bit like the picture, not much, but such a fun little creation. Oh, and I gave him a little towel. I will definitely make another one, but I have no idea what to do with him. He was cute. Like I said, 3mm hook. He took no time at all. I want to say he took about, if I was to add up all the crochet time, only a day. I just did a couple of hours here and there on him. He's crazy, absolutely crazy. I called him Gerald. I don't know why. I believe I called him Gerald anyway. He looks like a Gerald. But that's that. That was my only crochet finish this week. I didn't win. There was loads and loads and loads of entries that you can look on Instagram about. I believe box 14 is already out. There's a deadline of June, I think, 30th of June. I won't be joining in this month. But he's so sweet. And that was that. There's not much else to tell you about that. That was the only bit of crocheting I got going. Excuse me. Let's have a look at project, finish number 2, which are my Creme Brulee socks. Look at, oh my gosh, I just love these bubbles. So here it is, or here they are, should I say, all finished. The pattern is now written up and they look stunning. I love this yarn. I wish Hannah would bring this back, but I do believe it was a one of a kind sort of creation just for Pi Day. But oh, look at this, it's so beautiful. So what have I done with the label? Wanted to show you. Oh my goodness, I just had it. Here it is. Sorry, it's on the floor. So, Chromatic Yarns by Corner of Craft, and it's Creme Brulee Sparkle Sock Set. It was created for Pi Day, and here it is, all caked up. This is what I have left. Loads. It's so squishy as well. It looks beautiful. Oh, look at that sparkle. Oh, I love it. And here's the little mini, oops, bit that's left. And here is my creation and design. So I have got a pattern. I am going to put a call out for sock testers for these because it was so much fun. So US size 1, 2.25 millimeter, 9-inch circ I made these on, slip stitch heel flap, twisted rib on the cuff with these little bobbles. A half double crochet bobble. I have got a tutorial that I'm filming for those once I've released the pattern and got some testers testing it, just to see if it's easy to do for everyone else on a crochet hook. I crochet my bobbles. Leg, heel flap and gusset, foot, and these little blockers are a bit short. Sorry, a bit small for my foot. Rounded toe. Not much else to say. They weighed a total. So to do the cuff, toe and turn, oops, let me just, that's what I have left from a 20-gram mini. I believe I used 3 grams for the cuff, 3 grams for the toe, minimal, about 1 gram, if that, for the little turn. So what's that? About 13 grams total. Obviously, if you wanted to do the whole heel flap in the mini, 3, 6, 9, 12, might be a push because these bobbles obviously take extra, but there they are. So call out if you are interested. I will put it on my Instagram as well. If you are interested in testing this pattern for me, shoot me a message, drop one below, and I'll get back to you. I'll be after, oh, it would help. 3 sizes, small, medium and large, 56, 64 and 72 stitches. What I will be putting a caller out for, which is obviously a 7-inch, 8-inch, 9-inch foot. And oh, look at this sparkle. Does it catch in the light? Maybe not. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Such an easy knit. Pattern hopefully is straightforward to follow. As I said before, I will create a tutorial for those. I might give 2 options. In fact, I might knit up one without the crochet hook and see if I can do it on a 9-inch. Yeah, maybe I'll do that as well. But there they are, my Creme Brulee socks are all finished, ready. The whole entire pair of socks weighed around 67 grams, and not much else to say about them. This yarn is absolutely stunning to work with. It is so soft. I wish you all could give it a squish. It's the softest thing I've got. got about 50 grams, 50, would that be? Yeah, around 50, 40, 50 left. So I might do a little pair of shorties actually in the same design. That'd be nice as spring and summer's coming along, a little fun shorty set. So again, chromatic yarns, all details, project pages, dyers, designers, etc. I will link down below in the description. Just hit that more button. It should drop down and list everything there for you. And yeah, so 2.25mm. I can't give too much away because obviously I've written the pattern and I want it tested. Otherwise, there'd be no point writing a pattern, would there, if I gave everything away? It's my own design. I've had so much fun. I've got a couple more in creations on the needles at the moment. I'm hoping this next one works out, and I'll have a call out and show you about that next time as well. So do get in contact if you'd like to test those socks for me. I would thoroughly appreciate it. And that's project number 2 finished. Project number 3 has just come off the needles today, this week. It was a pattern test for Rye Flowers designs, and it was a shawl, and it's all done. It's not blocked yet, but oh my gosh, this is such a beautiful, beautiful design. By Lee, oh, you can see it, look at that. It's just a very subtle texture to the main body, and it carries on. I decided to use it two tones, and then a beautiful, beautiful lace work for a border. I thoroughly enjoyed testing this. The squish, and let's look. I've got to wash and block it, but oh, look at that. Oh, that's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Sorry, I've just haven't wrapped it round myself yet. Oh, can't wait to block this. So that's a test knit. I'll link everything below. It was on a 2.2 different needles, a 2.75 needle and a 3.75 needle. I knit, sorry, I am all over the place today. 101 things going on in my mind, it's crazy. Fingering weight, fingering weight yarn. I used the Urban Pearl in the Soho colourway, which is this beautiful grey with all these speckled colours in. Oh, absolutely beautiful, stunning. And the Urban Pearl, now it says Hocus Pocus on the back. It's not Hocus Pocus. It's actually called Trick or Treacle. I had Layla of the Urban Pearl contact me just to let me know that unfortunately she had mislabeled the label, and it's actually called Trick or Treacle, Trick and Treacle. But oh, look at this colourway, absolutely stunning knitted up. It is beautiful, it's so soft. So this is an 80% merino, 20% silk on the Luxe High Twist sock. There it is, and there's the label again. I can highly recommend this yarn for shawls. It is the softest, the most softest and squishiest. So this is called Creme of Stillness, and it's going to be released. The deadline is 26th of April, so I believe it's going to be released around the first week of May. I will keep you all posted on that. I haven't even sewn in my ends yet. Thought I'd quickly show you before washing and blocking, because it's going to take a little while to dry. because our weather is just so hit and miss at the moment. Triangle shawl, if I haven't said that before. Beautiful main body piece with some absolute stunning lace detailing on a 2.75 millimeter and a 3.75 millimeter. Highly, highly, highly recommend this pattern. Extremely easy to follow. This was just 2 skeins and it made such a beautiful size shawl. There are options to finish early. The pattern is extremely adaptable if you just wanted to carry on and make a bigger shawl. It is wonderfully written, easy to follow. Highly recommend. 5 stars. So I obviously will link everything down below to the website, the page on Ravelry, all that extreme fun stuff. And that is all the finished objects today. Shall we, what should we do? Should we do whips now or? No, I'll tell you what we'll do now. Unfortunately, Shirley123 didn't contact me for the prize giveaway from my 200 subscribers. So in this pot, I haven't even thrown them all away from the comments. I'm going to pick another one. I'm going to pick one more person and hopefully this person will claim their prize. So if you commented on my competition giveaway, I think it was 2 or maybe even 3 videos ago, your name will still be in this pot. And you have the option of picking any pattern choice of your choice up to the value of 10 UK pounds sterling. So let's give these a good rummage and let's pick somebody else. So here we go. Amber Cooper, you are the winner of a free pattern of your choice. I will put your name down below. If you'd like to get in contact with me, hopefully you'll claim it. If not, I think we'll just scrap that competition and then perhaps do one in a couple of weeks. But Amber Cooper, congratulations. Please contact with me for a free pattern of your choosing. And we shall hopefully, fingers crossed, have someone reply. But that's that. Let's got that out the way. Let's get on with, excuse me. Anyway, I hope you're all well. I haven't asked you all that yet. Thank you for sitting down and spending some time with me today. Let's have a look at whip. Ooh. Whip number 1. Haven't shown these. I haven't really worked them. I've only done a few rows. Been busy on another project. These are my Felici Secret Garden socks. There's the back. 25/75 merino wool nylon, and not much is going on with these at the moment. I've got a 2x2 rib for the cuff. I think, looking at this, I must have only done 15 rows. It looks a shorter, so it's a shorter cuff for the spring. I'm only 20 rows, 10, 20 rows into the leg. I think I'll do 40 rows this time. 2.25 millimeter, 9-inch chow gu. 64 stitches. Beautiful. I love Felici. Absolutely love Felici. Does anyone know when the new colours are coming out? I feel like I need to buy some more. So soft. Always knits up brilliant. Chuck them in the wash, launder them in the machine, put them in the dryer, done, dusted, no special care. Perfect for gifting. And that's those. Beautiful colours, greens, fun. That's whip number 1. Whip number 2 are my Desert Vista Dye Works socks for April. I've chosen Stranger Things 3, and this is knitting up beautifully. Here's the cake. Here's my bobby pin keeping it all together. Does anyone else use crazy household things for their knitting or crocheting, arts and crafts? I always end up using random things. Beautiful. And here it is. Ooh. Look how vibrant and strong and bold these colours are. Absolutely beautiful. Again, 2x2 rib. This time I did 20 rounds, I believe. I'll do these ones, I'm going to do long. I always do these longer. I'm going to do 60 rows for these and a heel flap and gusset. I must try an afterthought heel again. What do people feel about afterthought heels? Do you feel that they fit your foot better than a slip stitch heel? I always tend to go for the slip stitch heel. 64 stitches, 2.25mm US size 1, 9-inch chow goose, and there's not much else to say about those. There's not much sock knitting going on. This is it. Absolutely crazy. Look, that's all I've got. Although I do have 2 pairs on the go, so. But where's all my sock mojo gone? Too busy creating, too busy spending time with my husband, doing all the things that he wants to do. Easter's just crazy, isn't it? Absolutely crazy. The kids were off of college. It was so chaotic. Did everyone else have a chaotic Easter break? I certainly did. Oh gosh, hold on. But now things are settled back down. I've got 2 daughters. They've both gone back to their colleges. I dropped them off this week. My husband's gone back to work. So everything is slowly getting back to normal. I'm still catching up on housework, chores, errands, you name it. It's crazy. But still, now that I've got all of that sorted, back on with the knitting. Or crafting, should I say, because I do the crochet as well. So my third project that's got loads of work is my, all twisted here, Garter Marla cardigan by Stephen West. Here it is. Look, oh, it's so beautiful. So the last time you saw it, let's turn it round. I had split for sleeves and had knit down to here. So I'd just started this colour here. Oh, I love him, look. He's so cute, that little duck. That was a gift from my daughters. So I finished the body, did the 2x2 ribbing I called bind off, and I've just started sleeves now. Got one on the needle. So I was going to put it on, but actually I've got nothing underneath this, so I better not. What to say? Knit on US, hold on, US 7s for the body, for definite. I'm going to have to look now at the pattern because I'm not too sure. I did so US 7s 4.5mm. Fingering weight held double. I've got 2, I've just got a bare merino and I'm using Holst Garn scraps that I've got knocking around the house for this. I think I mentioned that before. This is peony at the moment, matches my wall. And so we've got peony, flannel grey is the grey at the top, peony, magenta, aubergine, and then a charcoal grey, dark grey for the ribbing, for the neck, hem, and I'm going to do the cuffs and the button band in the charcoal grey. I'm knitting the size 3, which I believe, I have got the pattern here, is a 42, I think. Let me just double check. 1, 2, oh, no. Oh, 45. Now why is that? Oh, because it's around 3 to 4 positive E's, that's why. Yes. Here it is here. The Garter Marla cardigan by Stephen West. Highly, highly, highly recommend this pattern. 5 stars, would recommend, definitely will be doing it again. Here's his scruffy version on the back. I tried to do a bit of a fade, but really I didn't fade very well at all. You can see these strong lines. I don't mind. This is just going to be knocking around in the house. Should we see if I can get it on over this jumper? Oh, I might not be able to get that in. So let's, if I stand up, I've knit it just to the hip size. It's just oversized, slouchy. Ooh. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be crazy. You know how I love just doing crazy, random things. There's nothing wrong with that, is there? Life is too, just, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. Sometimes you just need a bit of crazy just to enjoy yourself, don't you? Otherwise, it's too structured. That's what I was trying to get at. Have to do this. Everyone is expecting you to do certain things. Forget everybody else. If it brings you joy, do it. Crafts should be fun. So that's why I do crazy. That's why I do random colorways. Although this, I was extremely OCD about. I actually cut. Oh, no, maybe it wasn't this one. Maybe it was my other one, or was it? Maybe not. Yeah, I did. Look, sleeves matched perfectly. That was in my younger years, shall we say, before I had kids. And now it's like, yeah, whatever goes. I'm not going to cut and waste yarn anymore. Yarn's precious. Yarn is expensive now. When I knit this sweater, I think it was about 23 years ago, I paid, I want to say £5 or £6 per, I think they were 50 gram balls. Were they 100 gram balls? This is Neuro. I think I might even have, let's find out, is this it here? Yes, it's from this book. The Neuro collection, book 3. I think they were 50 gram balls. Design number 8. Doesn't say. That's bizarre. Anyway, Neuro silk is like, it's like an Aran worsted weight. I'm sure it was about £5 or £6 a ball, and I needed about 500. So what's that? 10? No, they must have been 100 gram balls, because I definitely didn't buy 10 balls to knit this. So it must have been 100 gram balls. So 5 balls is all I made, and it cost about £5-ish a ball. Now they're near enough £10 a ball. It's crazy. But that was this sweater, Neuro. Just in case anyone's wondering, what a sidetrack. I'm ever so sorry. I'm now going to start, oh my goodness me, look at that. That might be a step too far. But there we go, fun, crazy. Whatever brings us joy with our crafts. That's nice, quite sweet. Almost like a little sweater vest. Anyway, enough about that. I can't remember what I was actually saying. Just what brings you joy? Oh, my Stephen West cardigan, of course. So, yeah, there it is. 4mm for the collars and cuffs, 5.5mm for the body. 5 stars, would recommend. So much squish. Because it's in garter, the squish and coziness, that's why I wanted it oversized, just to wrap up during the day on those chilly mornings when I come downstairs and sit down to do my knitting, or chilly evenings when it's now starting to get a little bit fresh in the evenings if we sit outside. Well, we haven't sat outside yet because the weather has just been atrocious. I'm craving some sun, really craving some sun. But that's that. That's all I've got to talk about that. And that is all the knitting, all the crafting that I've been up to. I did want to ask, has anyone got the Signature Arts needles? I'm thinking I want a pair for my blankets. And if you have, would you recommend them? They are pricey. I appreciate that. So not everyone is going to have a set or even be able to afford to buy a set. I think when I last looked, they wanted $30 just to send them to the UK. So I need to know whether it's worth the money. Or is it just one of those things I want them because I can't have them? Who knows? Who knows? I'm after 2.25mm, 7-inch spiral tip midi points on the end. That's what I would like. But before I invest, I need to know, is it worth it? Or shall I just stick with what I've got? Who knows? Who knows? So what have you all been up to? I'd love to hear about it all. Please do comment and drop it below. What are you all working on? Are you enjoying your crafts at the moment? I've got a sweater that I found upstairs that I haven't worked on in over a year. I should have brought it down. I think I'm gonna rip it back. Frog the lot. Maybe I'll ask your opinions in the next video. I think I'll do that. I'll bring it down. And we'll get people's senses about whether or not I should rip the cardigan back. Not a cardigan, it's a sweater. It's the Andrea Mowry Rhinebeck sweater from last year. I never even got to finish it. I don't even think I've got very far on it. I think I've just got half the yoke done. Yes. Oh, on a different note, something fun. I haven't purchased any yarn, but I have purchased, and it was all cute. Toft did a little Easter egg hunt on their website, and I took part. So it was find 5 eggs around the website, and if you found them and added them to your basket, it gave you little gifts and treats and things. So I found all 5. You got a digital pattern for one of their birds, which was really fun. I'll probably create that later. And then you got this book for half price. It's 18 crochet sheep patterns. And I didn't realise it was 18. When I popped it into the basket, I assumed it was just one pattern, this little sheep. And then when it arrived, it was 18 different little sheep patterns. It was brilliant. So normally, I can't see if you can see there, it's normally £10. I got it for 5. And it comes with 18 little tiny sheep patterns. Look at this one. I believe they're all made in DK. DK. Yes, they're all DK, but due to how the pattern is written, you can adapt them. As long as you change your crochet hook, you can adapt them to any weight yarn that you have. So you could make, oh, look at him. He is so cute. You could make an itsy bitsy in a 4-ply, then you could do your DK, then do your worsted and Aran. You could even do it in bulky, couldn't you? It's brilliant. They're so cute. And what an absolute bargain to get it for £5. Look at all these little tiny, look at them. All these different options. I think he is my favourite. He is so cute. Maybe I should just start one. Oh, she's sweet. I might, oh my goodness, look at this one at the back. Didn't even clock onto that one. Anyway, so that was one Easter egg. The second one was, then there was the one with the digital pattern. Then there was one for 2 little flower creations patterns. I won't turn them around because they've got the instructions on the back. But how cute are they? So this one, they say here is a level 3. I assume that's due to this crazy hair, perhaps. I don't know whether I'd class that as level 3. It looks quite straightforward, but. And this one's level 2. But look at that, that's a hyacinth. And they were free. You just added them to your basket and they gave them to you. You've got a discount code on the back of this for 10% discount. I won't turn it round because it's got the code on the back. And that's valid through to May 12th, so not bad. What else? A couple of little hat pattern came with it. All of this just for £5. Absolutely crazy. It was a really nice little surprise. Daisy chain. Make the daisy chain. This is a robin pattern. One of their bird patterns. I think these were all random. So you got some birds, some animals, some flowers, and this is Callum the sea lion. So cute. All with, I will just do a quick glance, written out on this card, the instructions to make him. Everything I've shown you's all been a double knit by the looks of it. They give you suggestions. So if you're doing the double knit, it's a size 3 hook. If you want to change to an Aran, it's a 5mm hook. And if you want to do bulky or chunky as it's called in the UK, 8mm hook with instructions for that. But this is the cutest little thing ever. This is what I actually wanted. How cute is this little patch? And he came in the Easter egg hunt. Instructions on the back for how to glue him onto a project bag or something. But he is so, so, so cute. So all of that, so what's that? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 individual printed patterns. The little book with 18 sheep in, oops, and the patch, all for £5 plus shipping. And I think shipping was only £4. So for £9, I thought that was extremely good value. And it all came, obviously I got my address on there. It all came second class, but brilliant, highly recommend. What a lovely company to do something like that. I don't know how many people took the offer up and found all of them, but also I do believe, I think it was maybe the last day or last but one day, they did give you lots of hints on how to find the Easter eggs if you hadn't found them. And that is everything. That's the works today. So plan of action for this week. Definitely finish my sweater. I want to get those 2 sleeves done and the button band. I want to get my Desert Vista Dye Works socks finished. They need to be finished by the end of the month. And due to this month and Easter and the kids being off of college for 2 weeks, my husband taking a week off, they've not had any work done. And I'm not falling behind. I've kept up, I've done the first quarter, I've put my order in. I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that the yarn will arrive for the next video so I can show you that. What else is happening? Not a lot. I've planted some veggies. Hopefully, fingers crossed, the seeds will take. I'm doing courgettes, zucchinis. I've got some cucumber melon, which is a new thing to me. I've never heard of it before. Apparently they're tiny weeny grape-sized cucumbers that taste of lime. Who knew? I'm going to obviously spend some time researching how on earth I get those to grow. I've got blueberries growing, tomatoes, strawberries, all of the wonderful veggies that we love, well, veggies and fruits. Figs. I've got some figs growing at the moment. They're just the size of almost like a corn kernel. Little teeny weeny ones at the moment. And just general baking, cooking and looking after the kids. So I hope you're all well. I hope that you get time for your crafts. I hope you're enjoying your projects. I'm thoroughly enjoying mine, but definitely need to get something new on the needles. I'm feeling, now that I've got that shawl out the way, now that I've finished writing the pattern for the socks, that's another thing, actually, goal for next week or this week, get that call out done. Hopefully get some people testing that. I definitely want to get that pattern out. And it's going to be a big thing because it's going to finally happen. I'm finally going to release a pattern, as long as everyone can follow the pattern. Fingers crossed. Anyway, I'm going to leave it here. I'm rambling. I wish you all well. I want to thank you for spending some time with me today, and I shall see you here again next time. Take care. Bye.